last day. There's still one museum I want to visit on this trip, so back to Djurgården I go. Music brought me here, so it seemed necessary to learn about one of Sweden's musical icons, ABBA. They say you walk in and you dance out, so I walked in. This was such a fun museum. First off, you're placed in an area showing what ABBA has been up to lately, namely ABBA Voyage in London, and the really fascinating work that they've done for it. But then you head into this main exhibit area where you'll learn about the story of how they came together, how they put their music together, and they also had on display artifacts and memorabilia from various moments in their history. I really enjoyed all of the opportunities to experience the music, especially everything from listening stations to getting right up on stage in a virtual performance. I loved how supportive everyone was of those that participated because, hey, it takes guts to do that in front of a bunch of strangers. There was so much to see. After walking through essentially their whole discography, we eventually reached the part of the museum dedicated to their lives after ABBA, life after they had parted ways, and some of their artistic endeavors then. ABBA was around before my time, but their music is still familiar to me, and I really enjoyed this visit. Dancing out through the gift shop, I had to stop and pick up some socks, because I had to play in a concert coming up soon, and I couldn't just wear black socks. I wanted to explore a little bit more of the sights that I saw walking home on the previous night. Pretty sure I was just trying to make another excuse to take the ferry. So I took another ride on the 82, but as we started on our way, I noticed we were taking a different path, and as it turns out the Skeppsholmen stop needs to be requested by either notifying a crew member as you board, or if you're on Skeppsholmen already, press a button at the ferry stop. Nevertheless, it was a welcome detour, and I got to appreciate the unique view a little bit more. After hopping off the ferry, I retraced my steps from the night before, but I really seemed to be captivated by the waterfront views. So while the buildings looked lovely, at this point I had accepted that I won't be able to see everything I wanted to see. So savoring the views of the city along the water was really filling my cup. It was really unique even compared to what I get to see back home in Seattle, and plus, I really wanted to come back another time. Winter maybe? Who knows? But I will be back. Wait, what's going on over here? I think having decided that I really wanted to just come back and visit again gave me a more relaxed walk to the hotel. I could just wander and immerse myself in the city, where for me, everything was new, but for others, it was their everyday. somewhere here. Many years ago, she just walks into a studio and creates some of the most iconic tunes, like style, and from such a really game-changing album for her. I'm just happy to be here. I still can't believe I'm in Sweden, so. It was now approaching 7 in the evening, and I hadn't really eaten all day. I was still a tourist, so there was one dish I really wanted to try before I left.
I finally did it. I got Swedish meatballs, and they're so good.
Before I left, a dear friend of mine reminded me of how hard I worked saving up for this trip, as if to remind me to enjoy being here, to give myself permission to treat myself. Belt those songs, buy that merch, eat the dessert the server recommended. So that's what it is. Back at the hotel, I wanted to bask in the evening light one last time before getting ready for the flight the next morning. When I never got a ticket to the Seattle stop, I was ready to accept that I was going to miss out on this tour to the point of almost being at peace with it. When she announced her international stops, I started to secretly hope for finding a ticket at one of the London shows or maybe one of the stops in Germany or Switzerland, because I would have been to those countries already and there was sort of a bit of comfort in that. When the ticket popped up for Stockholm, I knew it was probably going to be my only chance, so I had to just go for it. Step out of that comfort zone, and you know what? After all I had experienced on this trip, I can confirm that there is magic right outside of that comfort zone.